Oh, yeah. SFP Sports in
That's
the
right.
house. And we're going to talk a little football, a lot of football, a
Right.
little baseball. I guess
Right.
I should say it that way. We have the baseball playoffs. I'm going to start off with that, Dean.
Yeah, the Dodgers is going,
Yeah.
and the Blue Jays.
Best team money can buy. Oh, did I say that? I'm not a Dodgers fan, but they do have a great team. I can't stand them
I
because
used to be a Dodgers fan.
Dean. Oh,
Yeah.
the shame of it. That ought to be a sin. Growing up in the
Whoa! Back up.
the NL West, how could you be a Dodgers fan and a Braves fan too? Come on, man.
That should be a sin. You support Bob in the last show. That should be a sin.
Well, that's erasing. This is baseball.
But it's sports. Sports is sports.
I was talking about Georgia Bubba. What are you talking about? He's driving that car.
Okay.
But growing up a Braves fan with the Astros, the Dodgers, the Giants,
the Cubs.
Well, though they weren't in our division, they were Central, although that was a good rivalry. But we got wore out by those teams for a long time. So, and the Reds, I hated them. Respected the players, but hated the teams. So, but the Dodgers have a great team.
Yes.
Toronto, though, is a really good team, but a lot of people believe that the Dodgers are going to win this World Series.
Too.
So
I do too. I hope so.
I was hoping the Braves would make a return, but no, it didn't happen.
No.
As they say, for all the other teams, maybe next year.
That's right.
Maybe next
year. Do you remember Earl Hershiser played for the Dodgers?
I do. And you then. And you said you liked Earl Hershiser.
Yes.
He was an okay guy. He kind of looked sickly a lot, but he pitched really well.
Oh, he did.
I don't know why. He just looked sickly. But he had a really good live arm. Very smart pitcher, though. Very, very much so. But I just think the Dodgers have got too much for the Blue Jays. But we'll see. It is almost wrapped up because the colder weather's getting here.
That's right.
October is almost gone. And
yes.
We're fixing to crown a champion. And then it'll be just, then the racing will be a champion.
Yes.
And then it's just football and hockey.
Basketball.
Basketball will be coming back around too. It is.
It is.
And then you'll have racing after the first of the year in February.
Yes.
And then spring training kicks in March, April.
That's right.
This flies by. But, I'd say the Dodgers win.
I do too.
And I haven't followed as closely as I have just with a lot of stuff I've been going on, but I have tried to keep up. And we definitely have been covering teams. But as it got in the playoffs, we've just been sort of announcing what, we're not doing a full baseball breakdown, but I think the Dodgers win the thing.
I think this is the first time the Blue Jays has made it into the World Series since, I want to say.
Don't say it.
The 1970s?
No, because they played the Braves in the World Series in 1992.
Okay.
And we lost.
Okay.
They were in Atlanta. I was telling the story this morning. I was at a concert in Atlanta on Friday night or Saturday night. I can't remember. It could have been a Friday night. The Braves are playing Toronto, and anyway, or it might have been his playoffs. But anyway, we were playing the Blue Jays. I don't remember if it was World Series or playoffs. But anyway, the lead singer of the band we were singing, big fan of Toronto, so they're coming out and giving us Brave scores. This is before cell phones, so we drive by the stadium, the old Fulton County.
Yes.
The old Fulton County Stadium. And there's the people everywhere, but the closest guy to the curb, we couldn't just stop, so we pulled up really quick. There's no wino. And we said, hey, man, who's winning the game? And he saw blanking Blue Jays. He said a curse word. He's about 3 sheets of the wind.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I wonder if he knows what he's talking about. But then we heard it on the radio, and we're like, oh. It was a drag because we were, we enjoyed the concert. We was having fun. We were headed home. We thought maybe they can pull it out. No. So
I got some history there. Okay.
Yeah, it was very frustrating.
92. Okay.
I think that was 92. And, the 91 flop.
Yeah.
Lonnie Smith. I remember that name.
Yes.
Base running blunder. I think that was.
What year was
It
it?
was 89, 91. I don't remember it. It's all painful feelings. So I've tried to erase the year from my mind because the Braves really messed it up.
What year was it that the baseball went on strike? Was that 93?
82, I believe that was.
92. Okay.
Or 82. Football did it too. See, I can't remember.
Yeah, I knew football done it.
Baseball did it a couple times. Football did it a couple times too. But the baseball one got really ugly.
Yes.
And a lot of people stayed away when they first came back.
Right.
They were talking replacement players and put some play. It was a joke. And football did that too. And they found out that's not going to work. People are just not going to pay the money for that kind of stuff. So the strikes are a bad idea. Hello, government. It's a bad idea to not fund your government. It's kind of like you're on, strike here. Come on. Americans are hurting.
Right.
Let me pull up, if I can, the share the screen. And we're going to look at some standings here for the NFL. And we'll start out in the AFC. And I'll be honest with you, I never thought that the Patriots would be sitting where they are. But especially ahead of the Bills.
I figured the Patriots would come up.
But Atlanta the week before played really good and just was all over the Bills. And they're at 4-2. The Dolphins are horrible. The Jets are horrible.
Yes.
That big promise turnaround with the new head coach, not happening.
Nope.
This is a horrible season once again for the Jets. The Dolphins have gotten worse. I didn't think it was possible. The Bills are still solid, and a good team, got a lot of injuries. And lo and behold, the Patriots are sitting. Which they did that for 15 straight years.
I'm not surprised about the Patriots.
But they did draft a lot of good players and started getting it turned around. Here's another one. I didn't think the Steelers would be sitting in that seat.
I did.
Because the Bengals, I thought, would play better, but they've had injuries too.
They have.
And that hurt them. So Steelers 4-2, Bengals 3-4, Browns, the lowly Browns. I'm sorry, dog pound. It's just bad. But the Ravens?
Oh man.
Who would have thunk it?
I wouldn't.
I mean, I just didn't think that was possible. And then, the Colts and the Texans. I mean, this is another one. The Titans are still stinking it up. They're in sort of rebuild mode. The Texans I thought they were on the way to this,
I do too.
A Super Bowl maybe contender.
I do too.
The Jaguars have played up and down, but they're solid. But the Colts, 6-1. It's like the strangest year.
It is.
I just never would have thought that. Then the Broncos with Bo Nix. Last second field goal, doing good. The Chargers, but the Chiefs are starting to play a little better.
They are.
They played good Sunday. And the Raiders are horrible again. 2-5.
I want to say Raiders, LA Raiders. I still want to say LA.
Yeah, it's hard to say Las Vegas.
It is.
LV. They were, Oakland. They were LA.
Yeah.
And now LV. I think they'll be there a long time.
I do too.
But the Chiefs are starting to win now. The Broncos, though, are pacing the field right now. And I am shocked a little bit, but they've got a good team. I just didn't think that Bo Nix would play as good as he has.
Right.
So very, very strange. I just didn't see that. Let's look at the NFC. They have not played great, but the Eagles have hung in there.
Right.
And they are at 5-2. The Cowboys started off really bad.
I can't stand the Cowboys.
I hate them. Sorry, Cook. But the Cowboys had a dominating performance this week.
Right, they have.
Dominating.
Yes.
They played really well. The Commanders.
The Redskins.
The Redskins have not played as well as I thought they would.
Right.
But they still have time they're not horrible. They've just had some injuries as well. Absences at the wide receiver spot. And you know what? We're looking for them this year to sort of.
Yeah, they are.
But the Giants, even though the record don't reflect it, and they lost a heartbreaker Sunday. Last second field goal. But Jackson Dart, great, fantastic rookie.
Yeah.
Out of Mississippi. I liked him in college. I may like him even more in NFL. This guy's playing really well. Look out for the Giants to make some moves here. That team is better than that record, but it's a tough division, and the Eagles are still the Eagles.
I hope the Cowboys go down in this ranking.
Well, that would make me happy. It might not make some people happy. The Packers coming off a really good, strong year last year, 4-1. Not a surprise. They won 2 in a row. The Lions had a little bit of a blip there.
Yeah,
they did get the win. That was a good game. I watched it. 5-2. And don't count the Bears out. Look at them. 4 wins in a row. The Bears are back.
Yes, I think they are back.
They're playing really well. And they're doing a good job. I got to give them credit. I thought they would struggle early on, maybe get better as the season goes. They had a little struggle, but not much. And the Vikings are the ones that suffered because the Bears are ahead of them. And McCarthy from Michigan is in the hot seat. That's to be determined. But the Vikings they can't be happy about this.
No, they can't.
3-3, and so we'll see. And there'll be a game coming up tomorrow night as we get back in the new week. Buccaneers didn't play great. That was a tough game for them, but they didn't win, so they lost one. The Panthers surprisingly have been very good.
Right.
Is this team that stuck it up for several years finally going to get some wins? Well, they've won 3 in a row, and that's put pressure on the Falcons, who look like they're ready to take that step and run into the buzzsaw, which was the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
And the Saints. Let me just take a moment and touch my heart. They're horrible.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
I'm not a Saints fan. Sorry, Saints fans. I don't like them. It's a long hatred between the Falcons and the Saints. Couldn't happen to a better team.
Exactly.
I shouldn't say that. I should be a little more biased, but right now I take solace in the fact that Falcons got drummed. At least they're ahead of the Saints. So that's the way this works. You got to know the rules of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to hate the other teams. We're fair about it. The Saints have struggled, though. I thought they were going to have a better year than this.
Out of other teams in the NFL, I would have to go back and say I cannot stand the Cowboys. They just turn me.
I'm with you. We don't like the Cowboys.
Nope.
We're not putting a star on our car.
Nope.
Not that star.
No.
And here it is, the West, the 49ers. Oh, that game was horrible for Atlanta.
I heard it was.
They ran all over Atlanta. They had over 200 yards rushing. So they're 5-2. The Seahawks 5-2. I'm a little surprised at the Seahawks playing well. The Rams right there. This is one of the best divisions.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals, they started off good. They've lost 5 in a row, and I thought they would be a little bit better than that. That's a tough division, though. And this may be the closest division down the stretch that there is.
Right.
And injuries play a part. Injuries absolutely play a part. So, you get what you get. So we'll pop that down for just a second. And so we have established that Dean hates the Cowboys.
Oh, have you heard that Nashville might be getting a baseball team?
Somebody asked me about that. I have not. I didn't know if it was a joke or what.
No, it's a fact. They are looking.
They're looking.
Yes.
Well, where expansion or somebody wanted to buy?
I don't know yet. It's. I have read it's in the books, but it's not written up in concrete yet.
Well, if you think about it, the contract that the NFL has is so wealthy, it's rich.
Right.
That every NFL team, and it goes up every year, is well over, no matter how you play, good, bad, great, or horrible.
Right.
You're going to get that money, your share of the TV money. And I think I'm going by memory, but I think that's upper 130 something million or something per year.
Yeah.
And then, that's you got, you pay for your players and all that, but you've got all that TV money coming in. You've got, and that's just the salary cap, but you've got other money. I mean, more money coming in from the NFL that they pay that with, but then you get all the sales, the merchandising, all that stuff, the hot dogs, you get all that stuff. And the radio networks, all that money goes back to the team. And, that's why the Haslams out of Tennessee who built up, what's the name of that gas station? Pilot.
Yes.
sold most of it, and Flying J, they sold most of it. I think they held on to a percentage, sold all that out, and then bought the Browns, or vice versa. They might have bought it and then sold that, but they generate a lot of capital. But what they knew is the NFL franchise, even though people complain and they say they're not going to watch and all that, they've not lost a cent. It's still rising, and
Well,
people love to watch football.
I was reading that the Braves might leave Atlanta and go to Nashville.
Well,
That's what I'm reading.
well, there was talk over the years at different times about Atlanta leaving. I would be surprised at that because of what they built up in Cobb County. But you know what? You never know with these people.
Right.
I mean, they're not owned by a loyal owner.
No,
They're
they
owned
ain't.
by a corporation.
Right.
And who knows? And Nashville is on the move.
Yes.
They really are. And they're building new stuff up there. But I just find, because that stadium's not that loud, I would say I doubt that. However,
Yeah.
somebody will leave if they don't do an expansion. And there is talk of expansion.
Yeah,
in
they
baseball,
are.
because they would like to put one more team outside the country,
Yeah.
whether that's Canada or Mexico or somewhere. And Nashville is definitely an option.
Nashville is an athletic hot spot they're looking at.
Yeah. And it is a city on the move. There's no doubt about that. So if they don't get a team, they'll get an expansion team.
Right.
But there are some struggling teams.
Yeah. Yes.
And teams that have been in places a long time might consider this. And one that I could think of is the Pittsburgh Pirates. That people like their Pittsburgh teams, but let's face it, that's not that city is not growing to the level that Nashville is. And I could see them wanting to get into that move. That's a team I would think is possible. And even though it would break a lot of tradition, I wouldn't even put it past the Reds.
Oh, either.
Because, they have, it's just not as big. I mean, there's just not as big as a Nashville. Nashville's a happening place, like I said. And people are looking to go there. And, they're building, they've got the hockey team.
Right.
They've got the pro team, all that. And the businesses are pouring into Nashville, and the population is growing quickly.
Yes.
All throughout the Southeast, it's growing. And Nashville's definitely an area that's growing a lot. But Oakland A's.
Right.
That's a team that definitely is going to leave. They're going to leave Oakland.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're out. It's just a matter of time. They can't make money there.
No.
The Miami Marlins are going to leave Miami at some point. They can't make money there.
No.
So those two might be the lead in this to go somewhere. But Nashville is
if they don't go to Nashville, I read if they go to Nashville, they might go to Knoxville. Where them is looking at getting a baseball team.
Yeah, I would say that's Nashville, Knoxville. Although because Chattanooga has almost passed up Knoxville in population.
Yes.
I would doubt that. But who knows? If things are crazy. You get 100,000 people turn out for the Vols.
Right.
Who knows? Maybe you can. Because there's still a lot of people. All those metro areas are building up.
Yeah.
And people come in from outside to watch games anyway.
Right.
Other areas, other towns.
Would it be nice if Chattanooga look
Well, maybe in 25 years or something.
Right.
I'll be dead and gone probably.
Me too. I won't be here either.
But who knows?
Right.
Chattanooga is a growing place.
But that's why I read Nashville might get a baseball team. Nashville bombs out. Nashville might get it.
Well, I think Nashville is a logical spot. There are a couple of other places being talked about.
Yes.
And we talked about this several weeks ago.
Yeah.
And one of the cities I even questioned, like I remember, what was it? It was, oh my goodness, somewhere in Idaho or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, what, are you kidding me? But the Miami project has not worked.
No.
Nobody's coming to watch the Marlins.
No.
And it's a horrible team. And Oakland has the same problem.
Yes.
They use all their good players to other teams. And that team it's not sustainable.
It ain't.
It's sad, but that's the way it's going to be. And so, Las Vegas is another area.
Yes.
When you start thinking about places that teams could go.
Yes.
But also look for it. They want to build their international presence.
Right.
So I don't know if you can go, they had two teams in Canada at one time, but the Montreal Expos, which came back down, became the Washington team. Back when they had a team, and then it wasn't there for decades, and they put one there. But that's I don't think they would be looking to go back to Montreal, but Mexico is definitely somewhere I would say is a possibility.
Yes, yes.
Well, they've played ball games there. They've done well.
Yeah, yes.
Who knows? Maybe Bristol, Tennessee.
Hey!
They did play a ball game there.
Yes, at the
rained,
Speedway.
It rained crazy, but they did do that.
I got notes right down here on that.
On Bristol?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's
You've slept since then.
No, I've been waiting. I just didn't know you wanted to do it.
I don't have it on me, but I got right here in my notebook.
He does have it. I remember that.
Yeah, okay then.
Did you have somebody you want to cover or something you want to cover tonight?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Let's do that now, and then we'll look at the scores and the upcoming games.
Okay. Okay, folks, let me find it here. You caught me off guard.
You called me out, so I put you.
Don't make me say
He's
it.
ready.
Don't make me say it. I can be nice tonight.
Bubba Train.
I knew you got to go there. I knew you was. Okay, Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah.
First season, 1892. 133 years ago.
Yeah, always a winner.
Vince Dooley era, 1964 to 1988.
Champion 1980.
Coach, Kirby Smart. Stanford Stadium, 93,033. Location, Athens, Tennessee.
Georgia.
Yes. Not Tennessee.
Yeah, not Tennessee. No.
Field, Dooley Field. Built, 1929. Field, grass. Outfielder, Nike. Marching band, Georgia Redcoat Marching Band.
That's right.
Mascot, Uga.
Beautiful.
And a hairy dog.
That's right.
Fight song, Hail to Georgia.
That's right.
Fan name, Bulldog Nation.
And that's spelled DAWG.
That's right. And don't forget it. First game was held on Hardy Field, June 30th, 1892.
And no, I wasn't at that game.
I thought you was.
No. Just a little before our time.
Georgia beat Mercer 50-0.
If we played them today, we'd beat them that much, I would think.
Second game was on February 2nd, 1892, against Auburn, Deep South's oldest rivalry.
That's right. It is. All these people talk about their rivalries, but that one goes back further than anybody.
Yes.
Yes. And we beat them. It's close, but we beat them.
Okay, I got another one here.
All right.
SEC.
Okay.
Southeastern Conference and South Central. 16 members in 12 states. Flagship universities. The conference is headquartered in Birmingham, Alabama. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they always go down there for the media and stuff. We're right outside of Birmingham.
SEC participates in National Collegiate Athletic Association, NCAA Division I in sports. Competitors in football bowl subdivisions, FBS, formerly known as Division 1A.
Yeah.
Association, NCAA, founded 1932, 93 years ago. Commissioner Greg Sakey since 2015. Sports fielded 22 men's, women's 13. Division 1, subdivision FBS. Number of teams, 16.
Yeah, and that's going to grow.
And the headquarters is in Birmingham, as I said.
That they'll expand again. I predict 18 for sure, possibly 20, as these super conferences get richer.
That's a note, folks.
A lot of people, it's controversial because you got people, teams out west, but that's just the way it is.
That's right.
Money, and Texas teams are rich.
Yes.
And Oklahoma, and that's just the way it goes.
Right.
But if I had to guess, I think there's a high probability that they could convince a Clemson to come over.
Yes.
Or a Florida State. Possibly one of the North Carolina teams could be State or the other. But those are teams I think are real possibilities to come over and join the conference.
Right.
But there may be a couple of others. But the problem is the buyouts are so high to get out of these deals they've got with the conference they're in.
Right.
But at some point you're losing money because you would be making so much more anyway.
Yes.
Better to bite the bullet and pay it, and then just because you're going to a much better conference. And so basically there'll still be some conferences, but the two biggest ones are going to control. ACC is not going to be one of those. I think it's going to be rated, and there's money is not there, and they're going to abandon ship.
Right.
And that's the way I see it. And so you got the Big Ten and you got SEC. They're going to rule this thing.
That's right.
There'll be some, but they just won't be as big. There'll always be some others, but and SEC, and they're going to protect it. And
they are.
They know they're going to have to grow again. You have
right.
to.
They're going to have to.
But they had to wait a little while, and they're getting in this new model. And I also think that the playoffs will expand again.
Yes. Yes.
It's 12 deep now. I was expecting to be 16 with here in the next couple of years.
I do too.
It's money. It's big money. And people, want to be in on that. So, all right, let me. That's not what I wanted. Let me take that stop screen. Sometimes you have to reshare. And we're going to look at some scores that we talked about. And that was that great close game between the Steelers and the Bengals. I really like that. And the Rams drummed the Jaguars. Jaguars were playing good, but the Rams.
And
that was my wife's birthday, by the way, October 19th. Of course, the Patriots got to play the lowly Titans, but they got that win. Bears, see, they just drummed up on Saints. The Saints are really struggling. That was a tight game between the Panthers and Jets, but they come out on top. Chiefs just embarrassed the Raiders.
Oh, God.
They did the fake out. There was all that going on. The Browns did get the win over the Dolphins, but they're not a great team. And that was a great game. The Eagles-Vikings. That was a great game.
I heard it was.
A lot of good plays in that game. But that was the best game of the day was the Broncos and the Giants. Last second field goal. I thought the Giants had it. The Colts over the Chargers, and the Cowboys just beat down the Redskins. Just beat them down. And I was a little shocked at that.
I was too.
Packers edged out the Cardinals. Again, that Falcon score, it was worse than that. And then the two games on Monday night, which started out really good, but it was obvious that the Lions had a little bit more in the tank than the Buccaneers. And Texans again against the Seahawks. Got to give the Seahawks a lot of credit.
You have to.
And so tomorrow, you've got this Vikings-Chargers game. That ought to be a pretty good game.
I say Vikings will win it.
Well, they need to get a win, but that will be a really good matchup. And then you roll into the weekend, two bad teams, the Jets and the Bengals, but I'll go with the Bengals there. A really good game, Giants-Eagles. I still say the Eagles win that, but the
Giants will win it.
They could. Jackson Dart has that team on fire. The 49ers will play and as good as they played, watch the Texans beat the 49ers.
No. I'd say 49ers would do that.
If the Bears beat the Ravens, I think that Ravens fans are going to have a heart attack.
Yeah, they will.
But they're not going to beat the Ravens. They're going to come back up and beat the Bears, and the Bears are going to be mad. The Browns and the Patriots.
I say Patriots will win.
Patriots there. Bills are going to beat the Panthers.
No.
Falcons will beat. Please. No, they'll beat the Dolphins. They need to get a win. Buccaneers will beat the Saints. I can live with that.
I can too.
Although it'd be funny if the Saints beat them again.
Yeah, right.
Just for the Falcons' sake.
Where are you drinking?
I'm just saying it'd be funny. The Broncos.
I hope the Broncos destroy Cowboys.
We're together on this. Sorry, Cookster, if you're not there. Man, I would love to see that. And that's a 4:25 game. Titans Colts are playing better.
I hope the Colts
Sunday night game, a really good game. Packers Steelers, old school. Tune in for that, and then your Monday night game. I like this.
I like the Chiefs in this one.
I like the Chiefs in this one too, and so we'll look at the rest of those in next week. But we'll look at one more thing as we continue down the road of looking at stuff. And let's look at some college football scores and talk just a little bit about. We're not going to have time to get deep into to each one, but there's a couple of games we really want to mention. And
Georgia's off this week.
Yeah, Georgia got the big win. Michigan over Washington was not a surprise. Georgia Tech, not a surprise really. They're playing well. Georgia Tech's playing well. Give them credit. And we talked about that. Vanderbilt, after that tough loss to Bama, comes back and they beat LSU.
I know it.
They're still playing very well. Vanderbilt's in it for the long haul. Oklahoma or South Carolina. South Carolina's got to be going, what happened? They were supposed to be a good team. They're not. Could little coach there, he might be in trouble.
He might be.
Beamer boy. That's what I call him, Beamer boy.
Right.
Frank Beamer is his dad, but little Beamer, I think he might be in trouble there. A great game, one of the best games of the day, not because just because I'm a dog fan, but a lot of people thought Ole Miss was going to beat the Dogs. And a lot of Dogs fans were nervous about this game. And it was back and forth. Georgia gets the win, 43-35, sealed it late, went on a long drive, eat up all that clock, and then just had to hold on. And that's exactly what they did. Well, whatever happened to Wisconsin? They used to be a decent team. I hate to say Ohio State won. I'm sorry, all you Buckeyes. We don't like you.
Nope.
We'll give you credit. I'm just playing. Indiana is for real. Michigan. And not that Michigan State they're not great, but they fell off too. They used to have pretty decent teams. And then Arizona State over Texas Tech. Here was a great game, and I was really surprised. I didn't think Arkansas had it in them to play this tight with all that's been on it and the firing of the coach and everything. You showed me something, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Texas A&M got the win, and they needed it. And, Arkansas just have to
That's why I picked Arkansas to win.
Move forward.
I picked Arkansas in that game.
It was close. It was very close. Oregon just, drummed Rutgers. Good grief. Virginia over Washington. Texas. Oh, and this was a surprise for me. That Kentucky held Texas this close.
Right.
And Texas is not the team everybody said.
No.
We've said this for 3 weeks now.
No.
Texas will not be your national champion.
No.
I don't care if they find a way to get in the playoffs.
No.
They're not going to win it.
No.
Arch Manning is not the best quarterback in the nation right now.
Nope.
He's good.
He is good.
He's not.
But he ain't the best.
Right. Then Notre Dame, surprisingly a little close against USC. Here's one of the games we wanted to get to. Alabama and Tennessee.
Yes.
All the Vols fans, I get it. You get hopped up and you think,
right.
We should be able to go into Alabama and beat them.
I think that's what they thought.
And early on, there was a couple things that were evident. Number one is that they were nervous. The quarterback was off a little bit.
Yeah.
Number two is they could not guard Ryan Williams, the wide receiver for the Crimson Tide, which a lot of people can't. I think he could have went out there as the only receiver and got open. They could not guard this guy.
No, they couldn't.
They made some penalties. It was still kind of close. And Tennessee went on a drive.
Yeah.
And you're thinking Tennessee is driving. They get this thing close before halftime. And they really bungled the clock a little bit. They should have had more time left. That's on Tennessee coaches. I thought it was a bad mix there at the end. And they wasted time. But they got down. They knew they had to throw it. And they knew they weren't going up the middle. They were ready for that play. And it's going to go down in Alabama history. It's already there. You can bank on it. 100 years from now, they'll be watching this play. And they threw it in the flat. And, well, it didn't go to the Tennessee player, but it did go to Alabama defensive back. And he went, 98 yards for the score? And you could just feel all the Tennessee fans go, it happened again. We're not going to win today.
I didn't see that part. I did not see it. They
were already mad. Tennessee fans had to be, because they didn't like the way the team was playing. But there was a hope. That play removed all doubt who was going to win that day. And the rest is history. It doesn't really matter what the score was. Tennessee knew at that moment they were not going to win that game. Even if they didn't want to admit it, they knew it in their heart. They were not going to win that game. This is one of those big ones that happens, once a year, and Alabama gets them again. And after that loss to Florida State, when everybody's questioning the coach and everything about it, I don't think too many Alabama fans are saying too much right now. They're really happy. I talked to some Bama fans at work, some of them that work in the PM cage, and I asked them if they were cheering during that play, and they said, "Oh yeah, one guy. I don't know if he went to the game or not. He said I was running down the field with him. Go, go, go." I'm sure not doing a 4.4 or whatever he was running, but
I got highlights of other games on ESPN. I didn't see that. I did not see that game. I did not see it.
I did watch most of it. Missouri's still playing good, Dean.
Yeah, they are.
And Auburn is a wreck.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think the coach is near being fired, but if he don't do something quick,
he will be.
He will be.
Park a movie van in front of his house.
Of course, we saw what happened, and I don't know what's going to happen with the job. Penn State fired their coach.
Yeah.
And I said Billy Boy might not make the weekend, and he was fired.
Right.
And there's a lot of theories. Maybe they give Franklin a call to see if he's interested.
Yes.
In coming there. But I've heard all kind of rumors.
I have too.
I even heard some stupid ones. I mean, some stupid ones, like that Lane Kiffin would go to Florida. No, that's not going to happen. He's happy where he's at.
That's what you said.
But I don't think he would go there.
Can't even say that.
Yeah. But that is a great job.
Right.
They get a lot of recruits. You can recruit just in Florida, just like Georgia can in Georgia, and you don't have to leave the state unless you want to. They got all the talent in the world, and that team is very talented.
Right.
Billy just didn't work out. He will land on his feet. He'll have to drop down to the lower division and coach there. I suspect he'll go back on a staff as a coordinator and get ready for the next job in a couple, 3 years.
Yes.
He'll get another chance.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe not to this level. It would be one of the lower teams that has a hard time getting Billy just come home to, I think he's from up around Cartersville or something like that. Just come on home and
coach football for a while.
You got plenty of money.
Coach high school football for a while.
Or he'll go on TV or something,
Right.
But yeah, Missouri, they're playing pretty good. So there is those scores for the weekend, most of them anyway. All the ones that really matter.
Are you gonna make a prediction for the World Series?
I say the Dodgers in. I want to say 5, but I'm going to say 6. Dodgers in 6.
I say Dodgers in 5.
Either way, I almost said 5, but there's that part of me that says that they always play one extra one for all the money they're all going to get. I know they say no, players don't think that way. But,
yeah, they do.
If you know you're going to beat a team, you're that much better. Do you let it ride one more game?
I think they do.
You wouldn't want it to be tied up.
No.
But if it looks funny in 5 and they could have won and they didn't, question that.
Right.
I mean, question it because I wonder about that sometimes.
I have too.
It happens in basketball, I know.
Yes.
They call off the dogs and they let another team win because they want to generate more money.
Oh, that's an idea.
But hey, baseball has got caught cheating before.
Yes,
it ain't like they haven't not cheated. The White Sox.
Yes.
The Astros.
Yes.
Pete Rose.
Yes.
There has been episodes.
Oh, yeah.
And they probably only know a small part of it.
Right.
Especially with the gambling. And a pitcher has a lot of say-so in his hands.
But, as I say, it ain't cheating to get caught.
That's true. If they don't call the foul, it's not a foul.
That's right.
A win. I also say a win is a win.
That's right.
No matter how you get
That's right.
Oh, well, that's our sports. I appreciate it. Not going to stay on too long.
And don't forget, Sunday's Martinsville.
Martinsville for the racing. Bell's going to win.
Yeah.
But the Bubba train will be on full display.
Nope, in the ball. He'll get derailed again.
He'll take out Chase if he does.
No. I got 2 on me now. I got 2 on me. Help, folks. Help.
So watch your college this weekend. Watch your NFL.
Watch the NASCAR.
and watch the NASCAR. Yes, and a little bit of baseball too. It's a
Yes.
good sports weekend. The weather is fantastic.
When does it start? Is it this Friday or next Friday?
World Series Friday.
Friday
Okay.
is the first game in LA at Los Angeles. I think so, but I'm not sure.
Okay. This Friday.
Friday. So you got Thursday night NFL, Friday night high school football and baseball, and then of course baseball again that night, Saturday night. But you'll have college football, Sunday football. They'll take a break. They'll probably play two and then travel. I believe is the way they do that, and then so they'll have a day off, and then come back in Monday, Tuesday, and we'll see where we're at.
Right.
At that, it won't be a sweep.
No,
I don't believe that.
No.
But I could see 5 too. I could see, but I'm gonna say 6.
Okay.
I'll stick with it.
I'll stick with 5.
Yeah, and send if you got any ideas or stuff you want us to cover, let us know. We'd be glad to. We're trying to get some local stuff as well. We're actually working that right now, and I've sort of bounced this around how I want to look at it because there's another group that's out there, but I think I have a game plan that kind of gets away from what they're doing, and also it's not that you can't do 2, but there's a group that does a lot of high school football, but we're going to do a little different.
Okay.
And, I'll bounce that idea off of you. That's just something I was thinking about. But folks, hey, thanks for tuning in, Mike Rebel, and all you folks over in Instagram and wherever you're tuning in from. We've been busy looking at screens, so we have it. Jen says saw no games. You didn't watch any games, Jen? Come on, Jen. You got to watch the games. She says she didn't watch no games. She's busy watching cats. You know.
Yeah, she does.
But we appreciate you watching, and the shows are out there online. So if you come in at the end and you want to see it, it's recorded. So
Right.
give us your thoughts. Our picks, we've done pretty good this year. We've not done bad at all. And next year we're going to do the panel.
Okay.
We're kind of done that for NASCAR. We're going to do that.
Okay.
We're going to get the all-star panel
Okay.
to pick these selected college
Okay.
and pro games.
Okay.
That'll happen in 2026. I'm
Right.
looking forward to it.
Okay.
We'll get somebody that's totally not even connected to sports, and we'll get them, and we'll get a couple 3 other sports people,
Okay.
and we'll see how we do against each other.
All right. All right.
But that's the show, folks. Thanks for watching the SFP Sports every week.
That's right.
Unless there's sickness,
That's right.
and we try never to be sick.
No.
But it does happen sometimes.
Yes.
But take care. We'll go with some music. Salute. Dean, good as always. Bubba Train 2026.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. See y'all soon.